Hello and welcome here to MetLife Stadium for today's Monday Night Football action between your Chicago Bears and the New York Jets. Now we'll get you the injury report to start. Christian Jones, Kadeem Carey, and David Fales are out for the Bears. Josh Morgan will return today, though he will be buried on the depth chart, fifth in the depth chart, I believe. And as you can see, the Jets are without two of their running backs, both long term. Now we have the tail of the tape. The Bears have been very poor on defense this year, but the offense not the best either. Same thing for the Jets, as we're just about set to get underway. Both teams are 0-2, looking to get the first win of the year. Cutler has thrown 4 touchdowns this year for 5 interceptions. The Jets will be receiving the opening kickoff, and Robbie Gould is just about set to kick off. Through 8 kickoffs this year, he has 4 touchbacks, and we're just about set, and we are underway here on Monday Night Football. Saunders to return, and he is hit hard to start the game, down at the 18. And now here comes starting quarterback Geno Smith. Yes, Geno Smith beat out Michael Vick in the preseason, and he is your starter for today's game. Through the past 2 weeks, he only has 1 touchdown pass and 2 interceptions. Not very good numbers for Geno. And on the first play of the drive, he will throw, and he hooks up with Jeremy Curley, and Curley is hit hard down for a gain of 6. 2nd and 4, and Smith will throw again. Moving around in the pocket, and he is sacked. Jared Allen, with his first sack of the year, brings down Geno Smith for a loss of 2. Now 3rd and 6, and Smith will throw. He throws underneath to Curley, and Curley powering forward. He's got the first down and more. Total gain of 16 on that 3rd and 6, and Geno Smith will throw again from the 37, and he's looking deep, and that's picked off by Brock Vereen. His first ever professional pick comes under the lights on prime time, and that will set up Jay Cutler with good field position. Cutler not having the best of the year so far, as we already mentioned. 4 touchdowns with 5 interceptions. He's looking to turn that one around today. Starting from the 49 already in Jets territory, and on the first play of the drive, it will be a handoff to Forte, and Forte gains about 6. And now we introduce you to the Bears offense. Nothing has changed from last week, with the exception of Josh Morgan being inserted into the depth chart. They're going to ease him back into the lineup. He's slotted to play 5th receiver today. And on 2nd and 5, Cutler's pass across the middle is incomplete, intended for Santonio Holmes. And now we introduce you to the Jets offense. Watch out for right outside linebacker Quentin Coples today. He will be trouble across the middle for sure, and even on blitzes. It'll be interesting to see how the Bears cope with him today. 3rd and 5 off of the ensuing incompletion, and Cutler hooks up with Marshall for an easy first down, gain of 12. Now 2nd and 7, Cutler will throw. He's throwing quick, and he's got Alshon Jeffrey across the middle, and oh no, Alshon Jeffrey is down after a tackle from Davis, a gain of 9, but it looks like he is holding his ribs, and he looks in considerable pain. This is not a sight that Bears fans want to see. So it looks like Santonio Holmes will move up to number 2 receiver, and Wilson up to number 3 for the time being, as Cutler hooks up with Marshall on 2nd and 10. But it is not looking good for the number 2 receiver for the Bears. 1st and goal from the 6, handoff Forte up the middle, powering forward, he's down to the 1. Now 3rd and goal from the 1. Goal line formation for the Bears. Handoff Forte, and he dives into the end zone. And the Bears are on the board first in today's Monday Night Football action. 7-0 Bears to start this game, as Forte dives into the end zone. Underneath everybody else, the Jets didn't have much chance stopping Forte there. Smith takes over from the 26. Curley in motion, and the handoff will go to starting running back for today's game, Bilal Powell. Bilal is now the starting back for the Jets, as both Chris Johnson and Chris Ivory are out extended periods of time. Johnson being out 11 weeks and Ivory out 4 weeks respectively. Now 2nd and 10. Smith throwing, he dumps it off, and that's a nice tackle from DJ Williams in the open field. And now we introduce you to the Bears defense. Again, no changes to the Bears defense today. Watch out for Lance Briggs. He's going to be a pivotal part of stopping this run game today. Brock Vereen already showing his worth with an interception in today's game. That was big turn of events early in this game. 3rd and 6 though. Geno Smith pressured. Somehow he gets the throw off. And somehow it's complete to Jeremy Curley, who was shoved out of bounds after gaining the first down. What a play from Geno Smith. 3 Bears had their hands on Smith, and somehow he got out of it and completed the pass for the first down as Powell rushes for first down, no, just shy, 9 yards. 2nd and 1 from the 49. Smith, handoff, Powell up the middle, and he is stuffed. Loss of 2, Stephen Paya on the tackle. Now 3rd and 2. Pitch goes out to Presley. Presley getting the end zone. He's shoved back. DJ Williams rushing, and he is unable to get there before Presley gains the first down. Ryan Monday should have stopped him in the backfield, but instead shoved him instead of tackling. First down from the 46, and that's a nice hit from DJ Williams on Bilal Powell in the open field. But now 3rd and 6. Smith throwing, steps up in the pocket, and he finds Jeremy Curley again. Curley has been tormenting Tim Jennings so far today. Already 4 receptions for a total of 50 yards. Now from the 26. Smith throwing, stepping up in the pocket, going deep, and he's got his tight end, Jason Amaro, the rookie, to the 1. Big gain of 25 for Amaro, and now on 2nd and goal. Handoff Presley up the middle. He is met by Ryan Monday, but powers through. And the Jets are on the board in similar fashion as the Bears did. A 1-yard touchdown run from their back. Presley powers through the Monday tackle and easily walks into the end zone. Presley is going to be a hard back to stop in today's game. He's usually the fullback, but is now the backup running back through all the injuries that the Jets backfield has. As for backs, Forte gets the handoff on 2nd down, and he gains 6. 3rd and 4 upcoming, and Cutler will throw. Cutler throws short across the middle to Marquise Wilson, now the slot receiver, and Marquise Wilson gains the first down. But already 3rd and 10 after 2 incompletions. Cutler throwing, pressured, and he has to throw that one away. So a wasted drive as the Bears have to punt. We have now entered the 2nd quarter. Curley in motion and handoff to Powell up the middle. Powell with space and blockers, and he's down to the 33. Amaro in motion, empty backfield for Smith, and he will throw. Looking outside, he's got Evans, and Evans is shoved out of bounds after going up to the 40, gain of 7. 2nd and 3 from the 40. Decker in motion, and it will be a screen to Bilal Powell. Powell gains the first down and more, and jukes out of bounds after a gain of 8 up to the 48-yard line. Now 2nd and 10. Handoff Powell again up the middle. He's got tons of space. Finally wrapped up by Brock Vereen in the secondary. The Jets starting to drive. 2nd and 8 from the 33. Curley in motion. Throwing. He hooks up with Curley, and Curley powering through again. These DBs, are unable to stop Jeremy Curley today. Now 5 receptions for 65 yards. Presley in the backfield, adjustment made, Smith throwing. Smith steps up in the pocket. No, he moves, and he is sacked. Kyle Fuller gets his first career sack. The rookie DB's playing well today, I guess. Now 3rd and 17 after the Fuller sack. Smith stepping up in the pocket. He's going end zone, and that's picked off by Tim Jennings in the end zone. And Jennings has a chance to return, going up the right-hand side, and he's tackled down at the 17. A nice jump from Tim Jennings, intercepting that ball that was easily intercepted. Geno Smith probably should have made a better decision. Tim Jennings, didn't have to do much there to intercept that ball besides just jumping up. That ball was intended for a bigger receiver, and I think it was supposed to be a jump ball, but was very poorly executed. Bears take over from the 18, but on 3rd and 8, a screen pass to Forte. That was a horrible incompletion. From the 29, Geno Smith takes over, and Bilal Powell up the middle. He's up to the 33, gain of 4. 3rd and 6 from the 33. Smith will throw. Pressure incoming, and he hooks up with Eric Decker, who's stopped. And I think he may be just shy for progress. No, he's just shy. The Jets punt, and the Bears take back over from the 25. Cutler, play action, and he is sacked. Ellis with the sack, and Cutler goes down, loss of 7. Cutler should have gotten the throw off earlier, but poor decision making as usual from Cutler causes 7 yards negative instead of 7 yards positive. And now a huge 3rd and 17 with just over 4 minutes to play in the quarter. And Cutler barely gets it off to Marquise Wilson for a gain of 1. And excuse me, correction, there's 4 minutes left in the half. No, 3 minutes left in the half. Handoff below Powell going outside, and he is met by 2 Bears with Kasim Green finishing the job. 3rd and 12. Geno Smith going to the screen. The screen is not there, and he is sacked. Will Sutton getting a sack now. All the rookies making big plays today. Sutton getting a sack, Kyle Fuller getting a sack, and Brock Vereen getting his first career interception. Nice job from the Bears rookies so far today. Bears take back over with 1:53 left to play in the half. And Cutler will throw, and he finds Marquise Wilson short, and he gains about 9. Now 3rd and 1. Cutler hands off to Forte going outside. He's got the first down and tackled after a gain of 3. Now some hurry up from Cutler with 1:22 left to play in the half, and he's throwing quick outside to Brandon Marshall for a gain of 5. 2nd and 5. Timeout called Bears, and Cutler will throw, pressure incoming, and he throws an interception. Davis with the pick, and Cutler throws another interception. That's now 6 on the year, excuse me. 4 touchdowns, 6 interceptions. That is not the kind of ratio that you want to have as a quarterback. Davis injures Alshon Jeffrey, though not on purpose, and now intercepts Jay Cutler, and now the Jets have a chance as Jeremy Curley continues to pick apart this defense for a big gain. Up to the 44. Smith, pressured, finds Jason Morrow for a big gain again. The big tight end up to the 39. Smith under center, less than a minute to play. Looking deep, and he's got Nelson up to the 11. Wow, what a play from Geno Smith. Timeout called Jets. Geno Smith throwing again. Pressure incoming, and he finds Curley in the end zone. Touchdown Jets. Multiple big plays from multiple receivers lead to a touchdown at the end of the half. Jeremy Curley putting the finishing touches fittingly, as he has been a dominating force so far in today's game. 41 seconds left in the half. The Bears technically have a chance to score some points, and Cutler throws underneath to Wilson, and that's not how they're going to do it. Gain of very little. Now Cutler going play action, and he is sacked, and the Jets call their final timeout. 8 seconds to play. Smith hands off below Powell. He's got space left. He jukes outside. He's got the first down and more, shoved out of bounds with 2 seconds on the clock up to the 46. Hail Mary territory for Geno Smith, and he will be going for it. Smith steps up in the pocket, heaving one deep to the end zone. There's a couple Jets, and Saunders is unable to come down with it, and that will be the end of the first half. 14-7 Jets. Very low scoring, very defensive game so far. Hello and welcome back here to the second half of play. The Bears start from the 16. And Cutler will hand off to Forte up the middle to start the drive. And Forte gains about 12. First down Bears. But now a 3rd and 4 for the Bears from the 34. Cutler hands off to Forte up the middle. Jukes, and he gains the first down and more. A total gain of 6 for Forte. On the ensuing first down, Cutler under center will throw. Dropping back, pressure incoming, he barely gets the throw off to Santonio Holmes, but Holmes powering through a tackle. He's up to the 45, gain of 15. Holmes is going to need to play well in the absence of Alshon Jeffrey, who is out for the rest of this game. But now the Bears will go to the screen, and LaMichael James powering through. He gains the first down up to the 33, gain of 12. Forte back in the game, and Cutler under center. And he will hand off to Forte again, who's going straight up the gut, and he's got nice room. And there's an injured Jet on the play. But now 3rd and 5 from the 15. Cutler will throw. He's looking for options. He's throwing across the middle, and Bennett drops the pass. He was hit, and the Bears tack on a field goal to make it 14-10. Geno Smith hands off on the first play of the drive to Bilal Powell, who runs off tackle for a gain of 7. Up to the 33, and a quick pass to Eric Decker on the slant, and Decker gets past a couple of Bears, gain of 12 up to the 45. Just over 7 minutes to play here in the 3rd quarter, and Smith will hand off to Powell again, who's shoved backwards by Paya, and finally brought down in the backfield by Lamar. Houston, loss of 3. 2nd and 13, Geno Smith dropping back, he's throwing quick, and he's got Evans across the middle for a gain of 9, 3rd and inches upcoming. Smith under center, Bilal Powell in the backfield, and he hands off. Powell barely gets the first down, hit by Paya, and they will give him the first down. Powell has already doubled his yardage from last week. Last week he went 18 carries, for 31 yards, and as Curley gets that first down reception, Curley is still picking apart this defense. As long as Geno Smith can find Jeremy Curley, they've been having success, and that will likely continue up throughout this game as he finds Jason Morrow, who powers through a tackle from Fuller to gain the first down. That would have been a big stop on 3rd and 7, but now another 3rd down coming up, 3rd and 10 this time. Screen, and the screen was covered, so he goes to Jason Morrow, who gains 2. And that will be a field goal attempt for the Jets. The Jets make it a touchdown game 17-10 as Cutler takes over from the 31. And Cutler will scramble, and he dives forward instead of sliding. Not sure about that decision from Cutler, but he gains the first down. But now 3rd and 8. Cutler dropping back, pressure incoming. He scrambles, and he gets rid of the football to end the 3rd quarter. We have now entered the final quarter of today's game as the Jets take over from the 20. Smith breaks out of a tackle, and he is sacked. Brock Vereen getting a sack and an interception in today's game. He's been fantastic. Stephen Paya was unable to bring down Smith, but then Vereen came around on his blind side. 5-yard loss, now 2nd and 15 from the 15. Smith dropping back, steps up. He finds Jeremy Curley, who's brought down by Tim Jennings. And that's not a good sight for the Jets as Jeremy Curley is down and not getting up. He seems to be grabbing his head. 3rd and 6 after the Curley catch. We'll get you an update on him as soon as possible. As he finds Evans! Geno Smith finds Evans, and Evans is gone for a huge touchdown. From the 24 to the touchdown. Wow! What a play by Geno Smith to find Evans deep. Monday blown coverage, and Evans races to the end zone. A huge 76-yard touchdown for the Jets. That just blew this game open. 14-point game. Bears take back over, and they need to get a touchdown on this drive to stay in it. Cutler will throw on 2nd down, and he finds Martellus Bennett across the middle for the first down, 11-yard catch. Now from the 34, Cutler will throw. Cutler with time in the pocket. He throws, and he finds Marquise Wilson short for the first down again. Gain of 11 again. Empty backfield look for the Bears from the 45. And Cutler will throw. He scrambles out of the pocket, and he throws off balance to Michael Spurlock, who makes the catch and turns upfield for a gain of 4. Now 3rd and 4 from the 49. Cutler under center, and he hands off to Forte up the middle, and Forte powers his way forward for the first down. Now from the 44 after a gain of 5. Cutler throwing. He's flushed out of the pocket again, but throws and finds Martellus Bennett for a gain of 9. The Bears gaining some momentum but have eaten a lot of clock, just over 9 minutes to play. Cutler will throw though off of the play action, and he finds Michael Spurlock, who turns upfield and with his speed gains 13 up to the 23. On the verge of the red zone at the 20. Cutler on 2nd and 7. will hand off to Michael James, and he's met in the backfield, loss of 2. Now 3rd and 9. Cutler throwing. He's going to the screen, and he's got Forte. Forte going upfield. He's got the first down up to the 13. No, they mark him just shy, 4th and inches. The Bears have to go for it with just over 7 minutes to play. And Forte powers forward, and he gets the first down and more up to the 7-yard line. 1st and goal from the 7. Cutler throwing, and he hooks up with Josh Morgan for the score. This is now a 1-touchdown game, as Josh Morgan's first catch back from his broken toe is a touchdown in the clutch with just under 7 minutes to play in the 4th quarter. That was a huge down for the Bears, and they got it. 5:11 to play, man in motion, 3rd and 5. Geno Smith throwing. He's underneath to Evans, and Evans powers forward for the first down. That would have been a huge stop for the Bears defense to give the Bears a good field position and 5 minutes to work with. Nonetheless, it is a handoff to Bilal Powell, and he is stuffed. Jared Allen on the tackle. 2nd and 10 upcoming. Another man in motion, just under 4 minutes to play from the 37. Geno Smith throwing deep, and he's got Evans for a big completion up to the 47. That was a big play, and the Bears need to stop soon. They cannot let the Jets score points on this drive, as Presley gains 5. Any amount of points on this drive would mean that it would be a 2-score game. Geno Smith throwing, and he hooks up with Eric Decker for another first down into field goal territory. From the 32, just over 2 minutes to play. Geno Smith will throw again, and he's throwing across the middle, and he's got Nelson for another first down, now up to the 18. The Bears need a turnover if they want to prevent the Jets from scoring any points. Handoff goes to Powell outside, and he is met by Tim Jennings. A big hit, and the Bears call a timeout with 1:54 left to play. 2nd and 10, handoff to Powell up the middle again, and he is brought down by Paya after a gain of 3. 3rd and 7, a huge down. Geno Smith throwing, stepping up in the pocket. He's flushed out of the pocket, and he is brought down. Loss of 1, and the Jets will go for a field goal. Nick Folk is set to kick, and his kick is through the uprights. A 10-point game with 1:37 left. Not looking good for the Bears. Folks boot back to Michael James. He will return from the 9. James returning, breaks a couple tackles, and he is down to the 31. The Bears need to score quick and then get an onside kick if they want to come back in this game. Cutler throwing, and he's throwing in, and that pass is incomplete to Martellus Bennett, just barely in front. 1:30 left to play in today's game. 2nd and 10. Cutler throwing, and he's going deep to Brandon Marshall, and that's a wicked completion up to the 26. A huge play gives the Bears new hope. From the 26, Cutler throwing, and that pass is batted down. 1:09, and the Bears need 10 points. Under center, Cutler will throw. Cutler is pressured and is nearly sacked. 3rd and long upcoming. A huge play for the Bears. They need to get closer. Cutler throwing, pressuring, coming, and he's got the first down to Michael Spurlock. Gain of 15. 1st and 10 from the 11. Adjustment made by Cutler. Empty backfield. He will throw, pressure incoming. He finds Josh Morgan again, and he dives into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. It's a 3-point game. Josh Morgan with 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns. 2 receptions this season, 2 touchdowns, both of which in the red zone on slants. And that gives the Bears new hope. Here comes the onside kick attempt. Robbie Gould's kick. It's a good one, but it goes to Nelson, and that is going to be the end of the game. The Jets run out the rest of the clock, and that is the end of today's game. 27-24 is the final. A great game, just we didn't come out on top. The Jets win a game, whereas we continue our losing ways, going 0-3 to start the year. Unfortunately, the no points in the second quarter ended up screwing us over, and there's not much you can do about that. So I'd like to thank you for watching. We need to turn this boat around, as we'll find out next week in the next episode how long Alshon Jeffrey is out for, and if we need to make any transactions. So you'll see that in the next episode, and I'd like to thank you for watching, and have a nice day. I'll leave you with the stats, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.